Yeah, come on. It's Monday. It's Monday. Are you ready for a great week? I'm absolutely charged up because I'll be on the road this week. How is your Monday shaping up? I have a couple quick announcements that I want to share with the automotive industry, especially as we plan for fall conferences and the opportunities for your dealership to learn and to maximize the educational experience that's available to you. Let me make the case for all auto dealers that now is the best time to retool your business. Now is the best time to retool your business to prepare for new competitive changes and a unique sales environment in 2022 and beyond. Let me explain why. Number one, we're making record profits. We have the least staff. We have, a unique environment where floor planning costs are minimized, vehicle turn rates are at historic highs. And as we, embrace a consumer who wants a more, transparent and frictionless sales experience, there's still so much more that we have to do because most of the effort has been trying to solve a problem online, but the majority of the transactions, 9 out of 10 transactions, still happen in the showroom. And so we need to really not let this time of high profitability get in our way of being more aggressive in our change management structures, our strategic objectives to improve the retail automotive experience. If you're watching live, would you say hello? Give me a little wave. Tell me where you're watching from because I have a few things that I need to start your week with. Number one is we are hosting the first annual Automotive CXO Summit for C-suite executives the day before the AAAS Summit. Now, this will be in Palm Beach on Saturday, November 13th. The Automotive CXO Summit is only for C-suite executives with dealer groups of 10 or more stores. Now, we have the who's who of dealer groups already committed: Morgan Auto Group, Weiler Auto Group, Garber Auto Group, Del Grande Auto Group. I could keep on going down the list, but it's an amazing who's who of leaders who are going to be there in this private setting on Saturday, November 13th from 1 to 6. In that CXO Summit, one of the topics we're going to be discussing is how efficient Tekion is as a replacement DMS. Are they delivering on their promises to reduce the number of software providers that dealers need? And we're going to take it from both sides. Obviously, I don't have a horse in the race, but there's been a lot of hype around Tekion being a clean slate, clean development platform. And we are going to get to the details. Now, I already have 2 Tekion customers who have raised their hand and say, I'll come out to the CXO Summit and share my experience. I'd love to get 1 or 2 other C-suite executives. So CEOs, CIOs, CROs, chief marketing officers, or the owners of dealer groups of 10 or more stores. If you've cut over to Tekion, I'd love for you to share your experience in this private event. John, thank you. Yes, we got to play the long game, John. And what we really need to do is be willing to challenge the status quo. And of course, my recently published research report exposing the outcomes of Google Ads advertising, that will be one of the sessions as well at the CXO Summit, because dealer groups, more important than ever, need to find the right marketing mix. And if they're investing the heaviest in Google advertising in an attempt to sell more new and used vehicles, this report actually shows that the optimization strategies that have been recommended and promoted at conferences year after year after year have done nothing but promote more fixed ops conversion. Now, is fixed ops important? Absolutely. But they're not paying the freight. Variable ops is paying the majority of the Google ad campaigns. We're going to be talking at the CXO Summit Yes, we're going to address Tekion. Yes, we're going to address some of the blunders in automotive advertising, but we're also going to talk about some really important topics like the benefits of moving towards a single point of contact retail sales process. What if I told you that there is a future that allows you to maximize your profits, increase customer satisfaction, increase employee retention, increase your CSI scores from the manufacturer? It almost sounds like, well, Brian, that's the prize of all automotive retail. Well, there's a growing group of dealers who believe that the framework that we've been building all our retail processes on is just wrong. And we're never going to achieve the prize of retail efficiency unless we rethink. That's going to be one of the topics. We're going to be talking about what are the metrics, the new KPIs that dealer groups need to be looking at. And we're going to be seeing some of those KPIs that dealer groups have established. I'm really excited about one project with a very large dealer group who will be there, where working with the team at Affinitive, we were able to unify the tagging across all their website platforms, all of their digital retailing tools, to have a unique insight on how to properly A/B test strategic modern retailing strategies. Yeah, like real data. And of course, another topic at the Automotive CXO Summit that's really dear to my heart is really reimagining what that online digital retailing experience is going to look like. I have some insights to what I believe is real-time retailing, and that, again, just like some people believe that our retail foundation is broken and single point of contact can fix that, I'm also going to say that our website framework is broken. We're still in a chase mentality, not real-time retailing. Again, these are some of the topics that are going to be laser focused to dealer groups, but I'd love to get another dealer group who's using Tekion to participate in the CXO Summit. And then I'm calling all CIOs, CMO, CROs, COOs of dealer groups to come out to this private, intimate power group meeting on Saturday, November 13th. It's invite only. I've sent out a number of personal invites in the mail. And if you qualify, if you're a C-suite executive at a dealer group of 10 or more stores, you just email me, brian@brianpash.com, and I'll give you that information. Now, the following day is the Automotive Analytics and Attribution Summit, runs Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It is the most advanced automotive retailing event of the year. It always brings first-to-market research, and wait till you see the speakers, the dealers, the panels, the keynotes, the workshops that we have planned. And the reason why I bring this up is because for the first time, I am reinitiating my very popular mentoring course. I'm going to do a mentoring course for general managers and a mentoring course for marketing managers. 25 people each for 4 months following the AAAS Summit. We're going to kick off some of those core foundational classes at AAAS. So if you're a general manager or a marketing manager and sign up for AAAS and want to be part of this 4-month mentoring program, where every other week we're going to be doing live coaching, and then I have some pre-recorded modules for you to watch to invest in your education, you need to get signed up now, because, well, the classes are going to fill up very quickly. If you don't have the ability to attend the AAAS Summit, the course, the mentoring course, the 4-month course is $1,500. So you can basically pay half price and attend the AAAS Summit and all of the programs and workshops and speakers and get the course, or you could just pay $1,500 for the mentoring course. Either way, it's going to be an amazing time where I get to invest in the next generation of leaders and current leaders who really want to either manage their marketing investments or to implement more strategic advertising strategies. The General Manager Dealer Principal course is how to manage and understand all the marketing opportunities, and the Marketing Manager class will be in the weeds strategies. At the AAAS Summit, I'm going to unleash my new framework for Google Analytics goals for sales campaign optimization and service. This will be the first time anybody publishes a correction to the common thinking about how to optimize Google Ads. This will be the first time that dealers have the ability to save thousands of dollars by rightly thinking about their Google Ads spend, rightly for the first time. What has been pushed around and repeated and repeated and repeated and repeated over and over again is a broken framework that is not giving dealers the outcomes that they want. Hey, Cooper, how are you, brother? Let's see what you have here. Al has a point here. Bring real-time consumer traffic data and analytics across foot, web, call, chat. Well, come on. It is amazing what progressive dealers are going to be learning at the AAAS Summit, right? Our conference isn't about basics like how to handle leads or why you should advertise on Facebook or, what's SEO. No, we're bringing the best of the best. Alan, I'm so excited that you're going to be at the conference and going to get plugged into some of the educational sessions that we have there. But when you talk about the need for SEO, time is no greater than right now. And of course, we're going to have Tim Martell, the animal. We're going to talk about digital retailing. We have the team from Gubagoo there. We have the team from Car Now there. We have the Cox Automotive team. Do you want me to keep on going? There's so many leaders that are going to be involved. And then we're going to be unveiling really new insights about the value of third-party marketplaces. I just saw Ryan Everson today on LinkedIn with a very thoughtful post. And if you don't follow Ryan Everson, he's the CMO at the Garber Automotive Group with over 50 stores. And he said today, there's a lot of haters coming back out against third-party classifieds. And man, if I hear it one more time, it goes something like this. I can't believe third-party classifieds, they take our inventory and then they outrank us in the search engines. If it wasn't for our inventory, they would be nowhere. And I'm like, hello? Like, what is Amazon other than a marketplace where we love to go to and suppliers, sellers love to provide to because it's an instant marketplace? My brother is an Amazon seller, and he sells tens of thousands of relatively expensive units of his product every month on Amazon. And is he complaining? No. Does Amazon show up in search results when people search his product? Yes. Is that a bad thing? No. We do it for Travelocity or Expedia. And get over yourself, because here's the truth. More than ever with limited inventory, third-party marketplaces are an absolute good place to invest money. Why? Recently, friends have asked me, Brian, can you help me with a car? And I go to, for example, somebody wanted an Audi. So I went to Audi of Stewart. I know the Mergato Auto Group. No inventory. I talked to Gino Walsh at the Cavalli Group in Miami. They had one car, just one. And it may have been spoken for. When you go to dealer websites today, there's there's 3 Tundras, 1 Tundra. Well, what are consumers doing? What are they going to go to 20 Toyota dealers? No, they're more than ever. They're going to go to cars.com. They're going to go to Auto Trader. They're going to go to KBB. They're going to go to Car Gurus, because with inventory tight, wouldn't you go to a place where you can summarize and see what's available? See, sometimes extreme conditions help us understand the value of marketplaces. That's right. Under extreme conditions, under normal circumstances, in my latest research report, and you go to brianpash.com and get it, I showed what happens when you take high quality first-party audiences and overlay it on your advertising campaigns and the lift. Just last week, we released the AutoWeb research report. Again, go to brianpash.com. You could download the AutoWeb report, and here's what it shows. Over and over again, third-party marketplaces are a natural behavior of consumers because of Amazon, because of Expedia, because of Travelocity. I could keep on going. I'm not beating a dead horse, but since that is pure shopper traffic, they're not going there to service their car. They're not going there for a rebate. They're not going there for a recall. They're not going there to check if a part arrived. They're going to these marketplaces to shop for a car. And it's these audiences that dealers can leverage, because honestly, Google has been telling dealers to use store visits metric as part of the conversion optimization for their sales campaigns. But if anybody would just think for a moment and realize that 3-to-1, 4-to-1 in dealers' own lot, the people that cross that lot line are for service over sales. And now with inventory levels, the lowest ever, it's even more exacerbated. So why would you use store visits as an optimization metric for your new and used car campaigns if 3 times as many people cross that lot for service? Now, if it's a restaurant, makes sense to use store visits. If it's a furniture store, it makes sense for store visits. It doesn't make sense for automotive. And of course, there's tons of sheep that are just following. Oh, here's the playbook. I guess let's just follow the playbook. Like, let's use phone calls to optimize our Google sales campaigns, yet less than 20% of those phone call conversions are for sales. Why are we blindly following? Because at other conferences, they just repeat yesterday's old strategy playbook at the AAAS Summit, at the CXO Summit. We're bringing first to market challenges, real data, real thought. Whether it's popular or not isn't important. I don't mind blowing up the automotive industry with truth. I'm not going to blow it up with puff data, and that just, well, continues to, well, keep dealers held back from retail efficiency. And you know what? The larger the dealer groups, the more that can save. That's why I created the Automotive CXO Summit, 1 to 6 p.m. on November 13th. So chief marketing officers, chief operating officers, CFOs, controllers of dealers group can get together with their peers in a private setting and talk about the really important things that can save them millions of dollars. And then that evening, we're going to have a VIP wine dinner with some amazing wines from my collection. John has a point here. Let's bring John up here for a second. Yeah, consumer go to marketplace for broader selection, right? Choice is power. Exactly. And, you know, what I'm saying is, I don't think the inventory situation is going to change any dramatically over the next 6 to 9 months. Could be very, very tight supply. And so wouldn't it make sense to advertise smart? Isn't it wise to think about what brand messages I could be talking about now to increase market share? You know, one of the brand messages that should be out there is custom ordering vehicles. Do you realize that some of the best way to get cars eventually over time, but is to get the consumer in to custom order their vehicle, a real order, not a fake custom order. And yet most dealership ad campaigns are not talking about reservations. I'm talking to people who are frustrated saying, man, there's no inventory. I said, well, just go to local dealer and order one. Oh, really? Should I do that? I was like, yeah, even if it takes 6 months, you're going to get the car you want. And most likely you won't be paying over MSRP like many dealers are charging today. And I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying it's the reality. It's the reality. A friend of mine just yesterday went to Earl Stewart Toyota, picked up a Toyota Tacoma, 500 under MSRP. That was the price. They're a no negotiation dealer. But the car on the website said in transit. My friend in the community in Boca was smart enough to call and say, when's that coming in? He said, it's here. It just got in. He was like, boom, he's in the car. He drove up and purchased the car yesterday. I mean, this is how crazy things are. So we need to reimagine when we're at our maximum profits. We're at the lowest staffing levels. We have huge technological advances available at our fingertips, plus pioneers who are leading the way that are going to share their stories. So I want to encourage anyone who is using Tekion DMS today, reach out to me. Anybody from a 10 or more store dealer group who wants to be with their peers in a private setting for this one-day Automotive CXO Summit, reach out to me. And then I couldn't be happier with the agenda for the AAAS Summit, 3 days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday at the beautiful Palm Beach Hotel and Resort right on the beach. These are long days and great times of fellowship at night. This is where progressive dealers go, where progressive dealers send their next generation leaders. This is where people go to learn. Yeah, it's fun to go to Vegas, lots of distractions there. This is an intense opportunity for you to take the best time. When's the best time to fix the roof? When it's sunny out. And man, it is sunny out for dealers. I'm so proud of my dealer friends. They've been through some tough times, but now it's time to challenge the thinking about our retail sales process, challenge the thinking about our website forms and move to real-time retailing. We have to challenge the metrics that we're using to evaluate our performance. We need to rethink what audiences look like. We need to rethink what our staffing models look like. But the best of the best will be coming to Palm Beach in November. So what are you waiting for? Go to automotiveattributionsummit.com. There's a page for the CXO Summit. Get your tickets. And remember, the first 25 general managers, dealer principals, and the first 25 marketing managers who purchase their tickets and use the special promo code to lock in the mentoring, the 4-month mentoring program. Please get that done immediately. If you don't have the codes, you can go to brianpash.com and take a look at the mentoring program page, or you just send me an email, brian@brianpash.com. But I want to invest in you. I'm making a 4-month commitment after the conferences to really lean in and apply education. Are you ready to learn? Is that what you want? Well, if you want to learn, I'm ready to help. And to all the people who want to live in the past, don't want to use data-driven strategies, want to go by your gut or blind faith, that's your choice too. But it's really expensive today to be trying to put lipstick on a pig, trying to hope your way into growing market share. Listen, we're at profitability levels that we've never seen before and inventory turn levels we've never seen before. This is not going to be the new norm. And who knows what the new norm is, but I will tell you one thing, we need to get to higher operational efficiency to weather any storm. Some people think we're going to be moving into an order-only culture like in Europe. I don't think it will be like that, but surely things are changing. Consumer expectations are changing. We're going to talk about it at the AAAS Summit. If you want vanilla material, go to other conferences. You want first-to-market advanced materials, you come to CXO Summit or the AAA Summit in Palm Beach. If you have any questions, well, it's easy. Just send me an email, brian@brianpash.com. Thanks so much for your time. Share this video with your colleagues, especially those who are leading dealer groups of 10 stores or more. Have a great day, everyone, and let's have a great week.